Hello everyone, Vinny here. This is kind of a weird video to make, I know. I thought about doing this as an April Fool's joke, but then I thought, you know what, why not? If you're a long-time subscriber from my channel, there's a huge chance you arrived here because of this anime music video. If you pay attention, this video has been on my channel for almost 2 decades now. Way before I started uploading quizzes or my most recent gaming videos. And if you're asking yourself if I just found this video on the internet back then or if I'm actually the original creator of this video, well, yes, I am the original creator of the King of Fighters Another Day AMV. The crazy thing about this AMV is that throughout the years it amassed hundreds of thousands of views and comments, and even to this day it's the most popular and watched video on my channel. But why exactly did this video become so popular, and why did I upload it here to begin with? This is a crazy story even for me, seriously. It goes back all the way to when I was just a 16 years old kid and I finally got a new computer that came with Windows XP, and if you had a PC with Windows XP, you may remember it came with Windows Movie Maker installed. As a lot of kids back then, I had watched a number of AMVs and I really enjoyed looking for them in this kind of new platform called YouTube back then, and I had an idea. Why not try to create my own AMV now that I had this Windows Movie Maker thing? I had never edited videos before, but how hard could that be? I had recently played Kingdom Hearts and watched Serial Experiments Lane back then. So the first thing I did was go to GameSpot.com and download the openings of both Kingdom Hearts games and edit them into one using Lane's opening, Do It, as a background music. I even had it uploaded to YouTube, to this very channel, right after completing it. This was on early December 2006, mind you. Everything about YouTube was barely on its baby steps yet. I had actually a lot of fun making this video, so I thought, why not make another one? Right after this Kingdom Hearts video, my summer vacation started. I'm Brazilian, in case you don't know. Our summer vacation is between December and January. Most Latinos can probably relate to this. I took my time during this summer vacation and watched the King of Fighters Another Day anime that had recently been fully released. It was just 4 episodes and had this banger called Regret by Dakota Star as its ending theme. This anime was actually a tie-in original video animation, OVA, released to promote the new Maximum Impact game. You know, the 3D King of Fighters that was released back in 2006 for the PlayStation 2. The animation was really good, and since I already had the 4 fun-subbed episodes downloaded on my computer, it seemed like a good idea to just edit the fighting scenes into an AMV and use the same song from the ending as the background music. I did it in like one single night. I was just a teenager out in vacation playing around with my Windows Movie Maker after all. And then on January 18, 2007, I uploaded it to YouTube. I had no intention of gaining anything from it. I think most people didn't even consider gaining anything from YouTube back then. I just thought it would be fun to upload my video on the internet and show it to my friends. That's what the internet back then was about, right? And for a couple of years, that was just it. A random video I had fun making during one night in one summer vacation from school. However, as time went by, I started seeing a few comments appearing here and there, most of them in Spanish. As a Brazilian, my native language is Portuguese, and because of that, it's quite easy for us to read and understand Spanish. I didn't really understand why or how this video was becoming popular with the Spanish-speaking community, but I was happy to see something I made for fun being enjoyed by other Latinos. It was very sporadic, and I even replied to some of them, trying my best to speak Spanish too, or at least in something we usually call portuñol here, a mix of Portuguese and Spanish. Anyway, that's not the point here, although the amount of comments in Spanish does play an important role in this story. The fact is, a few more years later, I don't remember exactly when it started, an avalanche of comments appeared saying how nostalgic my video was to them, and I was getting more and more confused about it. How, all of a sudden, I had appealed to the nostalgia of thousands of Latinos with a video I had made in my teen years back in 2006. Well, checking through these comments, I started noticing a pattern there. Apparently, someone, somehow, back in the distant past, had downloaded my AMV from YouTube and included it as an extra or something like that in a pirate DVD. Something about eggs, I guess. I'm guessing it was a cartoon of some sort, and just like here in Brazil, bootleg copies of DVDs made by anyone were sold with anything they'd like to add in as extra content. And in one of those cases, my video was one of these extras. What's even crazier is that a lot of people really loved my video when they were kids and years later searched for it here in YouTube and found my channel. Something around 300 of my subscribers right now got here specifically because of this King of Fighters AMV. And there's not a single day when this video doesn't have new viewers. Suddenly, when I noticed it, there were already more than 300,000 views. I don't even know how to read that number in English actually. For some reason, this makes me really happy. I was really afraid that YouTube would make me delete this video for reused or unoriginal content for some reason, but apparently it's okay to leave it here. I wouldn't want to get rid of almost 2 decades of history with hundreds of comments of people that I somehow accidentally created a good memory on their pasts. This is something that apparently matters a lot for both for me and for so many people, and not even in my wildest dreams I would expect something I made entirely for fun and innocent when I was a teenager would actually become important for someone, let alone thousands of other Latinos like me. The funniest thing is that King of Fighters apparently isn't even that popular in North America or Europe, even though it's a huge successful and popular franchise here in Latin America. I didn't even know it back then. As I said, I was just a Brazilian kid hyped for this new King of Fighters Maximum Impact 2, which by the way was rebranded as King of Fighters 2006 here in the West. Well, in the end, I'd just like to thank everyone who watched this video almost 2 decades ago and loved it to the point of looking for it so many years later, and especially those of you who even left me a comment telling me how you felt about it and how nostalgic it was to you. I'm really happy to have made something you all could enjoy like this. I'll try to keep it available for as long as YouTube let me, and if for some reason in the future it gets deleted, I'll make sure to upload it again on another channel so you can continue to enjoy it as much as you want. I wish I had more confidence in my Spanish speaking so I could make this video actually in Spanish, but unfortunately, even though I did take some Spanish classes a few years ago, I'm not really that confident about it. But who knows, maybe sometime in the future I'll add some Spanish subtitles here for you. Even so, I'll try my best here, right now. Muchas gracias a todos los hermanos fans de The King of Fighters de Latinoamérica. Me hace muy feliz que hayan visto mi video hace tantos años y que sigan viniendo a verlo, incluso hoy en día. Espero que sigan acompanhando mi canal y disfruten mis nuevos vídeos. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't yet, and thanks once more for helping me reach 1000 subscribers. See you next time!